أعزائي المشاهدين، كما عودناكم في برنامجكم الأسبوعي برنامج إماراتي، أن نستضيف لكم خيرة من دولة الإمارات العربية المتحدة. ولهذا الأسبوع قصة نجاح أتتنا من تركمانستان، السيدة آينا أتايفا، المديرة التنفيذية لشركة دانا إكسلنس انتيريورز في إمارة دبي. Good afternoon, Aina.
Yeah, good afternoon.
At the first, welcome to Emirati program, and we would like to know more about you. Who is Aina Atayeva?
Okay. First of all, thank you very much for your attention to our company.
It's our pleasure.
It's also our pleasure is all ours
Thank
to
you.
receive you and your very nice team.
Thank you.
The team of your dynamic company we've heard a lot about, in our office.
Shukran.
So this time you are more than our guests, most welcome, and feel yourself at home.
Inshallah, and it's our really pleasure to meet you today and to visit your amazing office.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Please, who is Ayana Atayeva?
My name is Aina Atayeva. I am from Turkmenistan, resident of Dubai since 2012.
MashaAllah.
And I'm the founder of Dana Excellent Interiors LLC.
13 years of, we can say, a business in United Arab Emirates, but you came in '96 first time. Let us to know about the first visit, how you come to UAE, and also what's attract you or make you interested to start your business in Dubai.
So, of course, as you mentioned, my first visit was as a tourist. I came with my family. It was the first trip to abroad after the Soviet Union collapse. It was my first trip to abroad, and it was, of course, the trip to the UAE. We immediately fell in love to this country. Of course, Dubai at those times looked absolutely different. It was mainly desert, just a few villas, this rock cafe.
Right.
We didn't even have a direct flights from Ashgabat, the capital of my country, to Dubai. So we had to land in Abu Dhabi and then, of course, proceed to Dubai. It was an amazing place. Then I came back to UAE in 2012 for the reason to provide my son with European-style education in German language.
Great.
Of course, there was another option to do the same in Europe, but we preferred UAE because it's very close to my home country, not only geographically because it takes only 2 hours of flight, but also for the mentality. So for us, it was very important to live comfortable, where we would feel ourselves at home.
When you have your own plan and you start to establish your first business, most of the people, they say we find some difficulties, and some of the people, it was easy for them, the process. But from 2012 till today, our system every day updated and also make it more easy, more smart also. How you see when you start to establish your business, and did you find any difficulties, or it was easy process to start your own company?
My educational background starts from my profession as an economist. I'm graduated from the local university of my country as an economist in the profession of finance and credit.
MashaAllah.
After the graduation, I spent 1 year in a private Cambridge school in Manhattan, New York, improving my English language skills. After return back to my home country, I joined governmental banking sector, where I worked for a while, and then later I joined private business sector.
Great.
Yes, and I continued in the private section, business section also after I moved to the UAE. And for me, it was a real pleasure that all procedures in the UAE are very, very comfortable. I would say even not only comfortable, they are highly comfortable.
MashaAllah.
Everything goes online. You do the processes very effectively because you don't have to waste your time for transportation, logistic issues, to stay in the line, everything goes really online and very fast feedback, and all the procedures are very comfortable. And even in those cases, when you have to go to some governmental institution for any reason, it could be immigration, any ministry, even in every ministry, there is always ladies section. There you can be really treated with a special attention. Here, really in UAE, you feel yourself as a woman from a big letter, capital letter.
Alhamdulillah.
No, really. And here really feel yourself as a queen. This I really enjoy very much. In every ministry, there is a special attention to ladies, even in those cases when you have to be in a mixed queue, always the preference to the lady.
Thank you for amazing words, and this is our visionary leaders who build this trust. Actually.
Absolutely.
Uh, Today, if I would like to know also more about the business which you established
Okay.
and what you are providing and what the strategy of the company you have it today.
Okay. So based on my professional experience, I gradually come to the idea to start something what I really want, based on my passion, maybe some my children's dreams, and realizing more and learning more about my own nature and my real talents and wishes. I decided to open this company, Dana Excellent Interiors LLC, and my company was established in December 2023. And what I would like to point is that when you enjoy what you are doing, it gives you such really nice ideas, opportunities, and to implement your business really effectively.
Right.
This way, because I was at those times in December 2023, if we go back to the situation of Dubai, Dubai was the capital of the world, where experts and companies of global value, they were presented in Dubai. It was a real challenge to launch the business.
The big challenge where
Absolutely. This was the biggest challenge, to launch your business in Dubai, which is presented with all the experts, all nationalities and levels. Okay. But still, I was thinking, so how else to do something new, something unusual, how to surprise this such a refined, sophisticated clients, based on all these possibilities. There are a lot of companies here who feel really comfortable here in Dubai, and of course, Dana would be maybe 1 million and a third.
But you come with the idea out of the box, I'm sure.
Yes, of course. And then I was thinking what I would really value as a client in a company where I would like to have my personal or commercial space transformation. And I gradually came to the idea to open something unusual. And thus Dana became the first company in Dubai, and I think also in UAE,
MashaAllah.
which opened the physical presence, physical office in a luxury community,
Right.
residential community. Unlike this popular trend to open companies in residential, not residential, but commercial or design strictly or business locations. So this is the first company, and what we do until now, so we do very creative and unusual. When we get this feedback from our neighbors, from the clients, always they say that everything your company does is very unusual, and this is exactly what I wanted.
MashaAllah, keep going.
Thank you.
Let us to know also about the team, how you select your team, which is very important because the team also the backbone of the company. In which strategy you select them, about their experience, educated, how you select? What's the strategy of your
first of all, requirement number one is education. Second, professional experience in Dubai. Because the person should really be experienced in Dubai, especially in this business.
Right.
So because profession of interior design is not so easy. It's not enough just to download the program or to use AI or so. The person should be really educated and know the mentality on all the specifics of the premises, according to the climate, to use the materials, what to suggest to your clients.
Right.
For example, we always calculate, we take into consideration.
And to keep them always on the top, we have to training them. We have to also invite them to different events or send them to different events to keep them updated to the market. Which is also more important to keep our relation strong with them, to get from them the best what they can do.
Absolutely.
How you keep your relation with your people, and also in-house how you work together. And you mentioned the technology and AI, artificial intelligence. It's now very important in our life. In your field, we need a human touch. It's very important also. How you see the AI and the technology also, its help in your field? Two questions.
Yes, the first question. First of all, apart from the education and professional experience, and in Dubai as well, my third preference, and it's the most important preference, that the type of person, giving or taking. We hire only giving people, so who give much more than we ask for, because finally, at the end of the day, the market will pay also more.
Right.
Because clients, they feel, which is the consuming person or no, because designer or any other expert represents the company, okay? And we want our clients to feel really comfortable, because when we talk about the your space transformation, we're talking about personal space transformation, which you very often earn the whole life for. You sacrifice many things to get all this prosperity.
Right.
They really care who steps into their doorstep.
Right.
Okay, and also we share the common values. Okay, it should be
great.
we share moral, ethical values, and to keep our employees happy, of course, we provide them with the proper salary, proper and timely salary. We provide with amazing amenities like office of
That's what I'm seeing.
higher comfort, because we want to enjoy. We want to enjoy the process, and when people work here, they really feel happy and proud to come back. Okay.
Even if they took out on the markets with their colleague or friends, they will say for them, we are working in Dana. You know,
Yes,
it's
yes.
a value. It's a
Plus, you see, it was a quite big challenge, not only pleasure to be the first company, the inner operator of Al Barari, it also high responsibility, because we're like a display, you know. Our neighbors, guests of the community, they are passing by, they see what we're doing, because now with these amazing facilities of social media, you can say what you want.
Right.
You can represent about yourself what you want, but people want to see. And normally we memorize not what we hear, but what we see. And this office is like a display. Okay, people can see where we are, so we are physically presented, we are transparent, and they can see how we work and who works in this company.
Emirati program always choose the best, and today you approve from the welcoming. You are one of the best, inshallah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
As His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid, he mentioned in my vision book, which I'm seeing in your office, many book of His Highness, we will talk about to be number one. It is not easy, but to keep our company always on the top, that is the most harder. But how to continue? To continue from our client reference, from our client interested. And also we would like to know how you keep your relation strong and you build a long relation term with your client for long term. In which way you are build it, and how you support them after sales services, how you keep continue, we can say, meetings and understand their mentality. As you mentioned, we have more than 200 in UAE mentality.
Absolutely.
And we need to enter every houses if we can.
First of all, honesty is very important for us. We treat clients as ourselves. Always I put myself onto the place of the client. And clients feel that we don't want to grab additional quantities, but we do everything honestly. We also divide the clients for two categories. Local population, for example, because how often can you do transformation of your space? Maybe once every 5 or 10 years.
Right.
A few times in your life. And of course, when you're local, this is different approach, because this is your home. You're going to maybe meet your elderly age or so.
Right.
But for the expats, it's a different situation. Sometimes expats, they want to invest more into their homes in the home countries. But our clients are those from the expats who really understand that in the UAE, this is their temporary home. And our clients are those who really want to enjoy, and they want to invest in their own comfort and safety and pleasure. And that's why we always ask, and how long the person is going to stay there, what are the plans? And we never ask about the budget, because for us it's enough just to visit the place, to see the person, to see the interior, and ask a few specific questions, except for the budget. We offer a few packages, and we want to have a diplomatic approach where the person is really comfortable to choose one of the packages or something in between. And on a diplomatic way, we're trying to read between the letters, okay, to understand.
You must
Because
be clear,
yeah,
right?
because we're in Dubai, and we all want to follow this philosophy to talk between the letters, just to make people understand, not to tell directly. Of course, this method will not be welcomed in Europe because there's different mentality. People want to have direct answer, but here we have to be more
And to
diplomatic.
explain more, they want to really
Absolutely.
interested to build a story of their homes always.
Absolutely.
I'm sure also we have to keep our relation again strong with contractors or with factories and other purchases items which we will need it to work or which we need to work with them in any project. If we have a big project, we need to work with subcontract also, and that's important to select very well people who will work with us to keep the quality always on the top. How you selected the partners who will work with you?
So we select because we also have experience with contractors as clients. I mean, even before
I'm
we
sure
started,
you have a lot of experience.
no, even before we started this company, because we ordered some projects, or commercial or residential.
Great.
So some of the contractors we know since a long time, and some of them we just learn, we just test. It's like a cat in the sack. The sack, you never know. Like a new doctor.
Right.
So you know about the level and attitude after the experience, post factum. But we have some mechanism of control.
Today, from your experience, which you have in United Arab Emirates or out before you come to UAE, we would like, and as a successful business woman, entrepreneur in UAE, we would like to have some advices from you to our women or to the women who are planning to enter the markets. What you will advise them from the experience you have as a woman?
For those who never been to United Arab Emirates or just been there without any business purpose, I would advise, according to my own experience, not to be afraid of anything. That it's a Muslim country, also it's a very open country, and plus ladies have very high benefit because ladies in this country, local ladies, they're very strongly encouraged by the government to be educated, as we can see, and a number of ladies involved into the governmental authorities is rising every year. I think at about 30% of current government is actually is occupied by ladies. And when we come to the governmental institutions, they're mainly ladies. They speak a few languages, they're very professional, and it's very pleasant to cooperate with them. Okay, and I would say, according again to my own experience, when you work properly and in frames of law, if you obey the law, this country helps you a lot. In my own experience, I always got even more than I ever requested. Sometimes I didn't know about some issues or some additional options or privileges. I was always very nicely, cordially advised by the government authorities or some representatives that I have these options. It was really kind of them, So that's why, please, most welcome to this country. So just work properly, professional, and of course, you will be more than happy here. It's and by the way, it's very safe atmosphere here, very safe.
Yeah, and our visionary leaders also, they always support the women to enter the markets or to understand how the world working also. From also your perspective, we would like to know about the demand of the markets here, how you see the demand, and also what's your future plan? I'm sure you have the next plan for the future.
Of course. And Dana Excellent Interiors is not a mass product, it's a boutique company. We have our own criteria for the clients, quantities and areas to operate, and special mentality of the clients.
And about the demand of the markets?
So we are always updated with the changing demands because it's really challenging to be on a same step with this fast, really dynamically developing market of Dubai. But we always on track, and we try to adopt ourselves, to the changing and a growing demand of the market. And we've been here 13 years, so that's why we know a lot about the business formalities, and we always stay in touch with the certain authorities, to get the updates.
Today, I'm sure behind of your success there is personally support with it from family members or friends members or employees or friends we know them for one time. For the success where you reach and where you are today, for who you will say thanks, and who support you, and who was behind you always when you have a difficulties times. We have to give them a message also for their support today, and we would like to listen from you what you will say to them.
In all the fluctuations of my personal prosperity, I've been always surrounded by care and support of my family.
MashaAllah.
And of course, for everything I am today and what I have today, of course, I owe to and I'm grateful to you, to my family. And I would like to cordially express my gratitude to my family for all the support I've always received from them.
God or Allah bless them for you, inshallah, and also let us to know what you would like to say for your client or who believe on your vision, who believe on your work, for they are trusted on you. What you will say today to them?
To be responsible or contribute to your happiness by transformation of your space. Where we remember or we try to be focused on the prehistory of all this prosperity. For sure, there was some moments or periods of some frustration or maybe some difficulties which led to this prosperity. And that we were famous for being super care for the property of the clients. And we treat the property and belongings of the clients as our own. And if you have a taste in certain level, so you're most welcome to join our company. And when we normally get normal question, please tell us who you are, show your projects, so we will provide with the amazing comfort of transparency, showing our real projects. Especially it concerns our neighbors in Al Barari. They could always proceed to the ongoing, already closed projects. And in our social media, we also share with the real projects, either ongoing or already closed after the handover, with the showing exact address. We could even provide the name of the clients for the reference. Plus, our main project and our pride is, of course, our own office, because we took this premise in a shell and core condition, and we can say what we want, but we can show who we are.
Show, right?
Yes, and every corner also it has a very big prehistory, very big story, and we can show the level of the hygiene and the level of the aesthetics we going to create their own personal.
And it's an amazing place also to visit it with the fresh air. We can find it restaurant. The location also it's amazing.
Absolutely.
Really for them to spend the time here. We would like to know more about Dana. What meaning of Dana?
The meaning of Dana is from Arabic word al-Dana, which means the pearl, the rare big pearl of top quality. And Dana, of course, reflects, the pearl reflects our vision and also way of work. So we're not focused again on the luxury, we're focused on the elegance, ethics, and aesthetics.
Great. Finally, we would like to have a message to our visionary leaders and to this amazing country and beautiful country which we are living. As we talked in the beginning, and you mentioned the safety of this country. Our vision leaders, and you visit for the education, as what we can say, I'm really proud of this country and our vision leaders who build strong structures for education or technology or healthcare, which let the people coming and to live in a peaceful and safe environment. More than 280 nationality. Maybe you have a big competition in the markets, but end of the day, we support each other. We care about this country. We care about our neighbor. The safety of this country, which women can move in the middle of night, or we can leave our car open or our offices, and we know it will be 100% safe because of the respect to the law. Not scared from the law. And that's what build in our heart, respect each other. What you will say for our smart government, which build it from our visionary leaders, and to our visionary leaders for their support, for their work, for their support to everyone who want to come and to live, even not to work here. What you will say to them from you?
I've read a lot about the history of the UAE, and I always admired the vision of the leaders that, in the means of the whole world, is trying to copy these miracles. But whatever they do, which is very nice, but Burj Khalifa will always be the first one. Okay, and we always enjoy the safety. It's very important, of course, the safety and comfort. We never heard about any national dispute, so we really appreciate this tolerance of the local population, its hospitality, very high standards of morale, and real generosity. You know, it starts already from the Terminal 3 of Emirates Terminal, when the local population working in the custom, they can greet you in every language, just to do their own best, you know, to feel you most comfortable in this country, already starting from the airport. And we wish the ruler long, happy life in good health, prosperity, and pride for his own country, and to give more and more his own experience to the younger generation.
Big thanks to our vision leaders and to this peaceful country. Thank you for your time to be with Emirati program. It was my pleasure to visit you, and you are the first Turkmenistan interiors woman actually in my program. My best wishes for you and for the team who work with you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Hope to see you again.
Thank you.
Thank you. Most welcome.
في كل إمارة تروح تسندك عقل وروح، بر ومدن وجبال حاجة ترد الروح.